Welcome back to Medical Brutality, where we have 99 problems, but a doctor ain't one. This kid was having dinner with us at a restaurant, and a waitress took the order of the parents, and then looked at the kid and said, "What will you have, young man?" He said, "I want a hot dog." And the mother blurted out, "You'll have pot roast like the rest of us." The waitress said, while writing down on her order pad, "One hot dog." It was a cold silence. Finally, the kid blurted out, "Gee, she thinks I'm real." Because he never been shown this unconditional love from a stranger. So you go to school and they'd say, "Okay, love is da-da-da." You write it on a blackboard, give him a test. What is love? Da-da-da. And they sing songs, da-da-da-da makes the world go around. What the world needs now is da-da-da-da. But Jesus said, love your enemies. So obviously he wasn't referring to da-da-da. See, love is not our word. Now by that, it doesn't mean the Africans were not capable of love. It means that they transcended it, which means their actions spoke louder than the word itself. So when the Africans tried to introduce the concept of compassion to the Greeks, they didn't understand it. So this is the first time love was used as a word. So we had to use two words that was already in the Greek language that they could relate to. And the two words were agape, which is unconditional love, a relationship where there's no intimacy, no sex, no touching physically. And the other word was eros. Eros means sexual intimacy, physical intimacy. And this is the first time love was introduced as a concept. Previous to that, it was compassion, okay? The merciful, Rahman Rahim, okay? And so melanin is the most important chemical in your body because it takes the ultraviolet rays of the sun and transform the sun's light into energy, okay? And so its first cousin in the plant kingdom is chlorophyll. And so a plant that doesn't have chlorophyll is just gonna dry up in the sun, okay? And so when the doctors first got out of school and they came into the profession, they came to help people, okay? Because their hearts was in the right place. But they met their boss, and this is when they found out that their boss was Big Pharma. And Big Pharma told them, "Hey, we don't use the cure word here. We don't cure any diseases. All we do is treat symptoms. So if you came here to help people, you came to the wrong place." Okay? And so that's the reason why the number one people committing suicide since 1970 is doctors. Go do the math, okay? One of our best friends and a next door neighbor, Dwayne, he was like Majid, my cousin, a genius, you know. And he went to his doctor, and his doctor gave him a prescription, and the side effect was suicidal thoughts. And so Dwayne took his gun and shot himself in the head and killed himself. And so, wow. 70%, what we want to talk about today is your gut. How to have a healthy gut. Because 70% of your immune system is located in your gut, okay? And so this is the reason why doctors like to remove your appendix and your thymus gland, because that's a part of your immune system, okay? They just tell you that, they always tell you why you don't need your thymus and your appendix, but they never tell you why you do need it, okay? They make it sound like, doctors just gave you appendix so God just gave you an appendix. So doctors have something to remove, you know what I'm saying? Without your appendix and your thymus gland, you can't make B cells and T cells. Okay? And so when you what you want to do to clean out your gut, which is where 70% of your immune system is located, you want to buy herbal rainforests. Ooh, this stuff is so good. It tastes real good. It's not like that X-Leg stuff, man. Ooh, I used to hate when my mother used to give me that, boy. It makes it watery. Ooh, it makes your stomach hurt. Ooh. In addition to herbal rainforests, and that is spelled Herbal, and then rain, RAIN, forest, FOREST. You want to get that from Youngevity, YOUNGEVITY.com. And while you at it, you want to get some digestive enzymes, ENZYMES. You got to do this before you go ahead and buy minerals to cure all your diseases. Because if you don't clean out your gut first, the minerals that I talked about last week, if you haven't seen last week's video, you want to see that. It's called the New Civil Rights Movement. So the minerals that you're taking to cure your diseases, it's not gonna be absorbed into your bloodstream where the blood will carry out to the different parts of your body that needs healing. It's just gonna go digested into the toilet. So you're just gonna have expensive urine. That's all you're gonna have, okay? If you're drinking soda, it neutralizes your stomach acid so that you can't absorb nutrients. You just got expensive urine. It just goes right into the toilet. Okay, so we're gonna stop talking about I don't want to talk shit, so let's just change the subject. Okay? So doctors give you drugs to lower your stomach acid. They don't want you to have stomach acid because they don't want you to be able to absorb your minerals, your nutrients in your food, your vitamins in your food. They don't want you absorbing that. You can't even absorb the medication that the doctors give you because you ain't got no stomach acid. So now he's got to give you a bigger dose. You get it? Because you're not absorbing it, so it's not working. So now he's got to double up on your prescriptions. You get it? Okay? And so that's the only time they make money is if they're selling you a drug that they have patent. Okay? All right? And if they didn't patent a drug, they don't make no money off that. Big Pharma makes money off that. So that's why surgery is what they're doing now. I don't care what you're going to the doctor for, you're going to need surgery because that's the only way they can make money now. Okay, 50% of the cesareans that's performed are unnecessary. They are doing it for the money. So never take a drug from a doctor that lowers your stomach acid. Matter of fact, they go so far, they should be put in jail for reckless endangerment. They tell you not to use salt. They said salt is bad for you because it raises your blood pressure. That's a lie. There is no evidence that salt gives you a high blood pressure. That is a lie. The purpose of salt is to make stomach acid. You can't make stomach acid without salt. Duh. So you want to put salt on all your food. That's what I do. So I got a lot of stomach acid. I got a healthy gut. Okay? Now remember, Jesus healed 9 lepers in one day, the Bible says. And only one of them said thank you. The rest of them went off on their merry way. So I can relate to that. I healed 9 people in one day. You think they went on Facebook and said thank you, Estoa? Only one. Just like the Bible said, only one said thank you. His name was Eddie Johnson. Todd Johnson, brother from North. I love you. I respect you. You have no idea how much I admire you for having the balls to do what nobody else would do. Okay? Eddie, definitely. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment that you gave me for helping you with your diabetes. What if everybody did that? What if everybody who cured their disease went on Facebook and said, Hey, thank you for curing my cancer with selenium. Thank you for curing my diabetes with Sweet Ease. Thank you for curing my, what other diseases I cured? Asthma with essential fatty acids. Okay? If they did that, other people would read that and they'd be like, wow, if he cured their disease, maybe I should send him a text message and say, hey, look, I'm on this here drug here for XYZ. What is the mineral that cures this problem? Because the doctor just gonna treat the symptom. He's not gonna cure your problem. Okay? Just write me. Text me. Don't be afraid. What you got to lose? Your stupid disease? And I'm gonna tell you which mineral cures that disease. That way. And then you're worried about, do the minerals interfere with the prescription drugs? No, they don't. The minerals are all natural. So something natural is not gonna interfere with your prescription drugs. What's going to happen is you're going to take the natural stuff, herbs, minerals, vitamins, and they're going to cure the problem. And then you won't need the prescription no more because you don't have the problem no more. So that's what's going to happen. So send me a text, beloved one. Don't be like the 9 lepers, or the 8 lepers, I should say, that went off on their merry way after Jesus healed them. I love you. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing. There's a lot of forces that's trying to stop me from doing what I'm doing because they don't appreciate you being healthy. And it starts with a healthy gut. It starts with herbal rainforests. This is really, really good, man. Really, really good. I take about 2 sips two goggles straight out the bottle every day. Oh, man. And then it's going to stink because you're going to be eliminating last year's food that was trapped in your body since last year. So yeah, I give you that. But boy, you're gonna feel so much better afterwards. Thank you. Namaste.